Mohbad's life. Tó bá sọ bí Mohbad ṣe kú tá bá ti rí lámà bóyá ṣe Naira Marley lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ̀. Because don't be surprised, ó lè get eventually ìjà láàrin Mohbad àti Wunmi nìkan ló pa Mohbad. It could be the push alone. Ló gbẹ̀mí ẹ̀ kọ́ ẹ pé ó ṣe tí báyìí ó ti lọ tán. Wọn ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ gbé lọ hospital and they left him there to die in pain. According to even intel, tell you what is of him tell. And that is why at the end of the day, when we went there with the police, that one only, and the tobaje para taluwa yanju Mohbad one only. I want to one only one shalima. Kilo to allow come your CCTV. Tobaje para taluwa pa Mohbad. Tobaje pe Naira Marley ni. Tobaje pe Samilari ni. Kilo de ti won mo doctors report ile to sọ pé Mohbad was brought in there. Tobaje ara taluwa pa Mohbad ni. Kilo de pe àdúrà Wunmi àti Darosha ni kolongbo ku Mohbad kiri níjọ́ kejì. Ṣé ẹ̀rù ló bá àwọn tó yẹn ni àbágbára ṣé ni tí wọ́n sọ pé ń bẹ̀rù náà ló tún takò wọ́n yìí. So we are akọ̀ǹbùkù lọlé olóró ni ikú lé ní Mohbad kú inú ilé yẹn ló àwọn tó wà nínú ilé yẹn ló yanjú ẹ̀. And that is why they paid the hell out of themselves to say that they should cover them up because wọ́n rí àwọn ọlọ́pàá díẹ̀díẹ̀ tán pé òkú inú ilé ni ẹgbẹ́ àgbàkámú. How they evolved, I don't know what they did. Ṣùgbọ́n everybody need to láti understand pé kò sí nǹkan tó ń jẹ́ pé ìyá yẹn kò ní fẹ́ pàdánù ọmọ méjì. Ìwọ tó bá ń sọ yẹn ó ti gbègún o. Because if Adura has a hand in what Kpãiii Mohbad, potentially one spanner loss, good radius or bad rubbish. That is already a social misfit. Darosha it needs to pay. So Tolapa Kobando pe oh go. But it will be so funny. Am I surprised? It will be so funny. Ko aje pe lẹ́yìn àwọn òbí méjì wọ́n lọ Tolapa Amalopa tó fẹ́ ṣe wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ bá lẹ́yìn pé ẹ wo bí àwọn interest to. Àwọn lọ mọ wa o. Lára àwọn language tí agent wọ́n pariwo kọ́lọ́pàá lè máa gbọ́ lórí social media. Àwọn lọ́mọ wọn kú náà. Sẹ́yìn lọ́mọ yín kú ni. Kò sí ohun tó ń jẹ́ àwọn lọ́mọ wọn kú tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n pa Mohbad kò sí tó kàn ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀ mọ́. Wọ́n pa èèyàn nítorí public matter.
Àwọn ọ̀gbìn mi nǹkan sọnù nínú ilé àlọ́ wà ń ta. Mo rò bóyá kákọ́ wà ń lé. Tàbá rí ọwọ́ ẹni tó múnú lé òun ló máa sọ pé òkè òun ló ń fi pamọ́ síta àbí kílẹ̀ pizza.
Ibi tí a ti máa ní series of problem pẹ̀lú àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó ṣe investigation ẹni eventually later. Àwọn yẹn náà ń sáré pé.
Ìyá màmá jẹ wọ́n o.
Wọ́n ń sáré pé nǹkan máa yìí ní àwọn olóyè. But we have to speak up and say Nigerian police, how can detectives as high profile as Lagos State Police Command PAN3LIST ẹ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ homicide investigation fẹ́ni tó kú sínú ilé.
Wọ́n ti crime scene.
Ẹ wá lọ mú àwọn tó wà níta because of incident tí wọ́n tó lẹ̀ fún yín. Àwọn incident tẹ́ fi di Naira Marley mú Samilari kò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú nǹkan tó pa Mohbad. Even if they bullied him, the only time they would have held them down is ṣé Mohbad kú as a result of the bullying. And èyí tó wá wọ́ síbẹ̀ ni pé ṣe báwọn ọlọ́pàá ìlú lórí orí body Mohbad. They will notice that he suffered a fresh injury tó lè sí ikú tó pa. Kí ló dé tẹ wá mọ àwọn tó bully ẹ̀ láti ọdún kan àtàbọ̀ Naira Marley tó ohun tó jẹ́ kó rí mi tán lọ́mi láti ọdún kan.
Ọkùnrin mi àníwọ́n tí wọ́n sọ pé ká fi ẹni tó pa sílẹ̀ nínú ṣáàtì yẹn wípé kọ́ dúró lórí ẹni tó bully ẹ̀.
So it's because at the end of the day, ngba tí wọ́n ti wò ẹni tó bá wọn plan gbogbo kìíní yẹn, you can see that they have the presence of a lawyer. Lawyer yẹn, when we sọ pé we are going to be putting it up, they will have to investigate that WhatsApp group. Gbogbo àwọn tó wà nù ẹ̀. And they will leave a fingerprint in that WhatsApp group. Tó bá tún further indict gbogbo wọn. Ibẹ̀ ni wọ́n ti plan gbogbo pé these are the possible ways of putting attention. Ẹ mọ̀ káwọn olórí wọn bẹ̀ yẹn. Wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ fáwọn ní access gbogbo social media. Àwọn òun dẹ̀ ní power tó ń lè direct gbogbo social media lọ síbi tó máa fẹ́. pé ṣe bí wọn lọ́kàn wọn bí nípa àwọn tó wà lórí social media orí wọn ò pé they are emotional òun máa da spirit bolẹ̀ òun á da gbogbo ẹ̀ bolẹ̀ òun yẹn sọ pé gbogbo àwọn kan tó ń ṣe ó máa padà lẹ́yìn torí when you do it to an extent to a stage the security of the state and the nation will now be tó bá overheat policy pẹ̀lú orí irọ́ àtàwọn ọkọ̀ báyìí tó bá dé stage kan the consequences will be so there and severe because àwọn orúkọ tó jáde náà ṣáàtì jáde àdúrà àti ìdàbọ̀lá ń gbé fúnra wọn wọ́n fẹ́ bá mọ̀kú àdúrà àti ìdàrúṣà náà ló ń gbé fúnra wọn.
wọ́n gbé fúnra wọn orí àdúrà náà wá ń ti gbogbo ẹ̀ lé eléyìí wọn aládùúrà ní tọ̀hún.
wọ́n gbé òkú lọ ó jẹ́ BID into hospital àdúrà àti Wunmi àti ìdàrúṣà ló wà involve ẹ̀dẹ̀ ń mú Naira Marley ẹ̀ mú Samilari how does that make sense. àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn it's important for us to say they need to go ṣe pé máa kọ̀ wá justice for Mohbad nìkan if we continue to have police officers like this ìlú yìí máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí a máa ní problem and it will be destroyed beyond repair ọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ wa dẹ̀ ni because with people like that kò sí ohun tó lè jẹ ìjẹkújẹ they will destroy anybody's future they will destroy ọ̀rọ̀ sáòkù ìlànà ò bá dé bá gbogbo yín wà láti ní ẹ̀yìn lẹ́ẹ̀fẹ́ dúró dáadáa nígbà tó rí pé majority wa gan-an ìrọ́lá tẹ̀lé kiri if people could sit down in the same app n bí tẹ́yọ̀ kan jókòó tó sọ pé mi lọ ọ̀njí stamp ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀gbàrún ẹ̀ ní ẹ̀bọ́ òun báyìí pé sáwọn téèyàn jọ wà nílùú papọ̀ lélẹ̀ tí àjọ ń lo green passport papọ̀ téèyàn kan wò sùsù tó ní ilé Mohbad èmi fún wọn ní wrong address téèyàn kan wò sùsù tó ní pé mi CCTV rọ̀ mú pa téèyàn kan wò sùsù tó ní neighbor because when you look at all this things ẹ̀yà àwọn tó wà nínú WhatsApp group ẹ̀wọ̀n tó wà ní pẹ̀lú wa ń bì nǹkan pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ti jọ sọ oríṣiríṣi lẹ́yìn moral right anybody láti condemn àwọn ẹ̀dá kí ni yàtọ̀ nínú àwọn tó wà WhatsApp group tó plan yẹn pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ṣe rubbish mi justice tab àti rí ti pẹ́ because you look at it and say to make any sense fún yín tó máa yẹ pé even tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá tiẹ̀ wá nínú tẹ́ ẹ̀ rò ṣé torí pé ẹ kò fẹ́ máa tẹ̀lé nonsense look at the lies that you are allowed to take for ṣé àti ẹ̀ ń rori rárá ni so if these police officers could give us that tọ́lá expect ká dákẹ́ tọ́mọ ní ẹ̀ máa.
ẹ̀yin tèmi ẹ̀dẹ̀ bá ń kí tó ń kú yọ mí náà.
ọmọ àwọn ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀rọ ọmọ àṣegbá kan ni yẹn lè máa dúró títí tí tá à ní fi tẹ̀síwájú. we have to go back to the old stuff we have to put investigation petition ṣì máa lọ lórí àwọn ẹ̀gán pé ẹ wo bí wọ́n ti gba ẹ̀bọ̀dẹ̀ àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn gangan ló ké ègún àti èpè bá ẹ̀yàn ọlọ́pàá iṣẹ́ ibi lọ́ ṣe you need to bring them to fore and let them pay for the crimes they committed that is the justice we are looking for. So àwọn tó wà ní WhatsApp group yẹn admin o gbogbo wọn yẹn kọ́ arrest gbogbo wọn papọ̀ you work with these police officers to destroy justice and obstruct it just to make any sense Wunmi sọ pé Darusha jáde láago 3 lóru pẹ̀lú èèyàn kan he was spending provide the nurse he was spending ní onídàrúṣà yẹn o oní kò tiẹ̀ bá yín délé rárá pé ẹsẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ló ti bọ́lẹ̀ báyìí 30 minutes.
ló ti padà ibùn ẹgbẹ́ ìkan Fọláṣadé sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ Fọláṣadé ni ó lọ gba hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì sádùúgbò.
So now the question is this how Wunmi yẹn sòótọ́ ó lóun ló lọ wá so Wunmi on a good day might not be honest totally probably because she's looking for how to cover up herself but ó ṣiṣẹ́ pé kó tó bá sòótọ́ tó sọ róòlù tó play maybe not I see understand because mo gbọ́ tí Dr. Kemi Royo ó ní she should plead to manslaughter.
ó ti late already.
No, kò tiẹ̀
nítorí tó bá jẹ́wọ́ gbogbo abiyamọ àgbáyé a máa túrò lẹ̀ fún ni. tí àṣírí bá tú.
ṣẹfẹ gbọ́ tọrọ ẹni tó bá jẹ́wọ́ máa túrò lẹ̀ fún tó bá yẹ pé àdúrà àti Darusha wà involve tí Mohbad dẹ̀ sọ pé òun ṣe fẹ́ nǹkan kóun ṣe nǹkan nìyẹn. àdìyẹn náà ẹ fojú ara yín wò ẹ ń wo Wunmi ẹ sọ ẹni tó tẹ̀gẹ̀ lọ́mọ lórí tó ń bọ̀ tà sọ pé òun ò tí ì gbowó lọ́wọ́ Wunmi o.
olówó dẹ̀ tí ì dalẹ̀ ọkùnrin olówó tí ì dalẹ̀ o onípọ̀ tó òun lè wá dalẹ̀ ẹ̀ sí i.
tó bá jẹ́ pé ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad ọwọ́ Wunmi nìkan ló ti wá Totally. How did Adura got involved and he's been play role to play? That yeah, Lemamu now. Yeah, Mohbad Lemamu. So how do you want to blame Wunmi for that? A completion in Mohbad. Mo ní kẹ́ picture ọ̀rọ̀ lásán bí.
Ó yé mi ọgbìyàn mi, ó yé mi mo kàn tún táyà jẹ́ tiẹ̀.
Ẹ má ṣàyè dá padà bẹ́ẹ̀. Because gbogbo tá a sọ yìí kò ń ṣe problem, whatever it is, it's a straightforward case. Nǹkan ṣẹlẹ̀ sí bọ́ọ̀ yẹn lulẹ̀ as a result of domestic violence. Let's the law take its course. Ibi tó ti jẹ́ pé èèyàn kọ́kọ́ sí àwọn tó wà nulẹ̀ lórí. Ẹni tí mo bá rí pé lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́, wọ́n accept. Ẹni tó pé lọ́nkù, wọ́n accept.
Idiot tó sá lọ UK yẹn náà, a máa sọ yábàyàbá lọ́hùn. Ọlọ́ọ̀gbọ́n ẹ jẹ́ kí n ṣàdákẹ́.
Ẹ ní láti kó ọ̀rọ̀ tí Wunmi sọ dànù. Ó ní tó bá jẹ́ pé poison ló máa padà hàn nínú toxicology yẹn. Ó ní ṣe mọ̀ pé àdúrà ló dáná láti. And at the end of the day, nígbà tó máa kọ family toxicology, ìyẹn náà gbẹ́bù jáde ni. Ó ṣe kí ni? Ó gbẹ́bù jáde. Reason tí ó fi gbé ẹbù jáde tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì kọ́kọ́ rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Pé tẹ bá wo róòlù tí yàyẹn ń play, ó mọ̀dí tó ṣe lọ takú sí Wunmi yẹn lọ́rùn. Ó ti ń bọ́ sí pé pàmísílẹ̀ má pàmísíta. Wọ́n rìn tí gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì ó forí ṣánlẹ̀. Bàbá ń ṣagídí lọ. Ó wá ní at a point wọ́n pe bàbá pé agídí tó ń ṣe bàbá yìí. Tó mọ̀ pé ohun tó ń bá lọ yìí, toxicology tí wọ́n ló fẹ́ lọ dá ṣe ti family, private tó fẹ́ ṣe. Ṣé mọ̀ pé tó bá jáde tó bá sọ pé poison ló pa ọmọ ẹ̀? Ṣé mọ̀ pé àdúrà ló fún ló ṣe oúnjẹ tó jẹ last? Ṣé mọ̀
ìyá Mohbad ló kọ́ sọ láàlè rí nǹkan kan.
Ẹ ti gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ má target bẹ́ẹ̀. Lẹ́yìn tíjọba àwọn ti rin irin tí wọ́n ti block ti ìjọba ẹ má lọ ṣe nǹkan kan. Ìyá yẹn ó wà pẹ̀lú Wunmi. Nísìnyí ìgbà tó máa gbéra padà, bàbá ṣì ń takú lọ sẹ́ òun fẹ́ mọ ikú tó pọ̀ mọ́ òun. Wunmi dẹ̀ sọ fún yín pé gbà tó dé stage kan láàrin bàbá yẹn ó ti béèrè fún private autopsy. Don't be surprised it is at that point ní kọ́ọ̀lù tí Wunmi sọ yẹn. Ipe wọ́n wá pe bàbá yẹn pé ìyá ẹ̀ wá pé bàbá Mohbad gbọ́rọ̀ mi dáadáa o. Autopsy náà ń tẹ̀sán wọ́n tẹ fẹ́ ṣe. Tí result yẹn bá jáde, ṣé wọn kò lè mú poison tó bá dẹ̀ mú poison wá. Tó mọ̀ pé àdúrà ló ṣe oúnjẹ tí Mohbad jẹ last ṣó mọ̀ túmọ̀ ẹ̀. Ó ní bàbá yẹn ní tó bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wá bá mi ká mọ bá ṣe máa yí ilé orí Wunmi. Wunmi dẹ̀ lóhun ní evidence yẹn lọ́wọ́ ẹ dẹ̀ ṣe ń pariwo Naira Marley. Kò ṣe kó sọ nínú chat kò ṣe AIU TV station ó sọ ṣúdè evidence yẹn wà lẹ̀. So now the question is this: what role did Adura play? Why did Iya Mohbad choose to stand behind a woman? Don't you consider, but unfortunately, àṣé kò ṣe Wunmi nìkan ló ju nǹkan sójú olórí. Àṣé ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad gangan, which is even a taboo, tó jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n fún Mohbad, òun náà ju nǹkan síbẹ̀. So that is where you will see the synergy. Pé ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Mohbad gangan kò kọjá àárín Wunmi àti àdúrà tàbí dàrúṣà, or even dàrúṣà. That is why the blessing was also kept there to play a part. To that one yẹn, ọmọ pé láyé báwo làwọn ṣe fẹ́ ṣe. For blessing to play that role, mo fi Ọlọ́run bá búra, tí ò bá ní ṣe pẹ̀lú ẹ̀jẹ̀ Mohbad, blessing ò lè fi rẹ̀ sílẹ̀. Kò ní ẹ̀jẹ̀ kò mọ ohun tó mìíràn ṣá, ẹ kàn fojú wo fídíò pẹ́ ẹ rí i pé wọ́n ju nǹkan sínú ojú olórí. Ẹ mọ ohun tó mìíràn lẹ̀ Yorùbá ṣá. Ọmọ 27-year-old lórí ilẹ̀ tó ti filẹ̀ fún church. Ilẹ̀ yẹn ó ti di àkàntì because ìjọ ọlọ́fẹ́ fi kọ́ wọ́n fẹ́ fi gbé Ọlọ́run ga ni ẹ wá sọ bẹ̀yẹn di ojúbọ tẹ́jú Gbos tẹ́jú Gbos. Kí ló dé tẹ́ ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀? So the question you all should be asking, that's why I'm saying that whatever the case may be, Naira Marley, if he wants to prove to the world it's not just by granting interview and sitting before camera. Any, o ti guess, o ti sign eri, o love it, o ti share niyen, o toju e mole. But now, o ti wa yi nkan e, o yi nkan e le lórí. Tó bá fẹ́ fẹ́ wọ́ra ẹ mọ́. Káwọn yẹn lè wá pé this guy is not just weak, he meant it because only level to my white justice from Mohbad. To my people low one belly, I want to want one evidence got against it. But to my level when he has no hand in it, we sing Kota FM Mujade against it. So he is still playing to the gallery over your anycom. And at the end of the day, I repeat. Kí ọlọ́pàá kó tẹ́lẹ̀ pursue àwọn tó wà nílé yẹn, including the spending. And that's why we need a very strong protest on the 11th and maybe on the 12th of September. Tó máa jẹ́ kí àwọn ọlọ́pàá tẹ́ àmì fẹ́ lọ kojú wọn l'Abuja. Kọ́ lè ṣiṣẹ́ ibi iṣẹ́ because the presidency will have to say, you have to do this case properly now. Because wọ́n á bèrè pé kí la àwọn people yìí ń jáde fún kí ló fẹ́ gan. Àwọn nǹkan tá a wá fẹ́ gangan sí. Will now make the demand and the president will say, that is what you should go and do. Whoever is involved, I want to be involved, I don't care who they are, get them all and let them pay for the crime they committed. So I want to have my life improvement. So, see, I am Bakamu, that robe alone, I'm more. To buy go film, offer drop, Ebamishi, that road alone. He will come and play. But to bá lọ́wọ́ mẹ́, gbogbo èmi lórí sùn ẹ̀. Nǹkan tí bàbá yìí ṣe kò mọ tó ń ṣe. Èmi mọ ọkọ bẹ́ẹ̀ èmi lórí sùn ẹ̀ ọmọkùnrin méjì gbogbo yẹn ò ká wá. We need the truth and we need justice for Mohbad. Mohbad fún ẹ̀ gangan ló ń béèrè fún justice. Òun ló ṣe ń da anybody láàmú. Kéèyàn kan máa bòbó yín pé ẹ̀yin public lé ẹ̀ ń wá kiri kan kẹ̀jẹ̀ kan lọ sí. Mohbad kò fẹ́ kọ́ sí òun. Mohbad fún rẹ̀ ló ń kọ́kọ́ ń jà òun ló ń dẹni tó bá lè dà láàmú gbogbo ẹni tó bá rí pé inú ẹ̀ mọ́ ó ń lọ sábà wọn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ jà fún mi ẹ dìde fún mi mi lè jà fún mi.
Okay, God bless you for that word. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nìyẹn o. Ọlọ́run. Ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn nìyẹn.
I rest my case now.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Chief.
Good morning. Sorry. Good day, everyone. I just wanted to add to what Mr. Yomi said. He said the last thing he said about Mohbad fighting for himself. I listened to a voice note, I think last night, where Mohbad was being interviewed. I think it's a two-faced voice note. I really wish that you guys can get that voice note and everybody listen to it, especially Mr. Yomi. I want you to listen to that.
I have played it, sir. Chief.
All of them?
I have played it. Maybe I will still play it again.
Did you listen to the parts that he was kind of talking about what happened to him in the Malian's house, where people were beating him with stick?
Yeah, there are 10 people. That was 10 people that...
And Naramali was right there watching. Did you hear that part? That Naramali was right there watching.
Yes, sir.
I heard it, and I think Naramali echoed the same sentiment.
Okay, I just want to be sure that you guys have listened to that. The second thing I wanted to point out is that the CCTV camera that Mr. Yomi uncovered a long time ago. That's the CCTV camera, not in the house, but in front of the house. Every CCTV camera, that's in front of the neighbor's house. Now, every CCTV camera facing your house, because I watched the video that Mr. Yomi presented that day. You can see the proximity of the house. Okay, that CCTV camera is able to capture at least 360 degrees around that neighborhood or that street. Okay, so that being said, that CCTV camera has a time stamp. What a time stamp is it records exactly what time, what date anybody makes any movement across that road. Okay? That CCTV camera would have uncovered everybody that went in and out of Mohbad's house at that particular time.
Even the neighbor told me the things that they said, some things under the camera.
It will capture the voice too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Because I have that in front of my house. And anybody that passes the front of my house, I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 neighbors around me. It captures everything that goes on around it. When they come home, I know. What they say, I know. I hear it in the CCTV camera. So it captures everything in and out. It gives the time and date. Okay? Now, that being said, the neighbor himself admitted to Mr. Yomi, only for that same neighbor to come back and just change the story after a day or two. You see, we say that there are forces behind this behind all those things. Who are those forces? Who are those people? If it's the group chat, why is that part not being read out? Because that's a very important part. That part will have uncovered everything that happened. All the doubt about whether there was a nurse or no nurse, that will have uncovered it. The people in the car, the driver, the time Mama Mohbad, the day and time Baba Mohbad or Mama Mohbad came to the house, that would have uncovered it. You know. So mine is this. Mr. Yomi said something, and Mr. Espander also elaborated on it. When you are solving a murder case, you completely remove sentiment.
Exactly.
Anybody can be guilty. Anybody. Because when I use the word prime means the people that were on ground, the people that were there at that time, they are all prime suspects. They may not be the perpetrator of the crime, but for being there at that time, they are prime suspects. That CCTV camera will have uncovered all these things. But who is that person that went after that neighbor to stop that CCTV camera? And like Mr. Yomi said, that is the work for the police. So please, Mr. Yomi, I know you are going back into the case fully. I know you have a list of things you have written down, but you have not added that CCTV camera in front of the neighbor's house. Please include it in part of the work you are going to do going forward, because that is very, very important. Even the 3 seconds video, you know, they may turn it to hearsay, he say, she say, but they cannot turn that CCTV camera, that recording, into hearsay. And it's an admissible evidence in the court. And Mr. Yomi has been saying something. Say for this case to gain ground again with the authorities in Nigeria, there must be new evidence that counters that of the coroner's finding. It is only that CCTV camera in front of that house, because the one in the house obviously has been removed. But the one in front of the house was still present when Mr. Yomi went there. And he showed us with his phone, he showed a recording where the particular position of that CCTV camera and how it faced Mohbad's house. Okay? So please, I just want to urge you to include that as part of the work you'll be doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Basically, another thing,
God bless you, Chief.
Two are very important. Two Guati Sorong Pa Lori Kini Naramali. They were making us believe that Mohbad having mental issue was as a result of him taking substance in Naira Marley's house. That was part of its stuff. Tí wọ́n sọ yẹn pé Mohbad ti ronú pé sorry, that ìrònú stress ní Naira Marley fún ló ń jẹ́ kó máa ronú kó ń jẹ́ kó máa ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Meanwhile, kò tí ní problem pẹ̀lú manager, kò tí lóun fẹ́ lọ ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní that mental issue tí Naira Marley ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní take care. Bóyá ẹ̀ tí get wo narration Naira Marley ẹ̀ bóyá ìṣàlàyé kìíní ẹ̀ lọ. The mental health issue, which was of a concern, ó strange sí gbogbo wọn. Wọ́n ló ń gbàgbé lyrics, ó ń gbàgbé kìíní kan. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé lọ hospital. Nígbà tó yá, wọ́n náà parents ẹ̀ fẹ́ wá mú lọ. Naira Marley is still trying to protect him. Ẹ má jẹ́ kí wọ́n bọ́ yìí ohun ọmọ tó ń ṣe o. Ẹ má lọ máa yẹ kó máa lọ mú snap ẹ̀ bó ṣe ń ṣe. Ẹ wà sure pé ibi tẹ́ fẹ́ lọ mú tọ́jú bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa protect ẹ̀ security ẹ̀ brand ẹ̀. Ẹ ti understand? Even at that, ó wà stable. He sat with Naira Marley. Ó wà nílé pẹ̀lú wọn bẹ̀. That means he's having that serious mental problem based on something Lijo explained. When he went for scan, he wasn't going for therapy. They went to do scan for him. Aribugo video, Aribugo receipt boy call otoju kilo shimo boy. Maybe while to fi nwa be yen, ton ti fe ma se ko kúrò lọ́dọ̀ Naira Marley. Wọ́n ti ń mú lọ bò mí. Ó ti lọ ń fa nǹkan bò mí tí wọ́n mọ̀ kó ti ń fa nǹkan. Ó ti yé kọ́ bó sọ. Ṣé ti understand?
Yes, sir.
So it's so important for us to understand that the whole issue tó fẹ́ yẹ kó yí wa pé ó ronú ni ló fi affect mentally. Wọ́n ti pa sáyé. He wasn't having problem or any mental issue at the point where he was Naira Marley house. Even gbà tí kíní ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀, ó ti wà ní kò ṣe gbogbo àtò fi lébẹ̀lì lẹ̀ ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mental problem torí pé wọ́n nà káàkiri ní ti fẹ́ tàrà sọ nìyẹn. Wọ́n jẹ́ kó yí wa pé ìrònú tó fi affect ẹ̀ mentally. Òun ni pé torí pé ó ti fi Marley house sílẹ̀, ó ti lọ dá níbẹ̀ tiẹ̀ sílẹ̀, wọ́n nà káàkiri. As at that time, ẹ rí pé kò tí sọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n nà ọ́n bully bẹ́ẹ̀ rárá. Bóyá ẹ feel me host.
Yes, ó yé mi sir, Uncle Yomi, ó yé mi.
He was still with Malians, still very much okay with them. Ló sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mental problem yẹn. But they were pushing it.
Ayomi, ẹ̀dẹ̀ má gbàgbé pé wọ́n ní Wunmi máa ń fi kinní sínú Indomie fún. Ní Malian.
Ó máa ń fọ̀gbọ́n síbẹ̀.
Èmi ò fẹ́ mo máa yọ bẹ̀rẹ̀ kúrò mo sọ pé drug pé wọ́n ti tọwọ́ bọ̀ lọ́pọ̀lọ́ ọ̀bọ yẹn. A combination ìrònú kurube àti hard drugs ọlọ́run ẹ̀kọ́ oríyọ̀ lè máa fò gànà èèyàn lè sùn lẹ̀ báyìí kí brain ẹ̀ kó máa fò kéèké.
Uncle Yomi, VDM ti sọ̀rọ̀ ṣé ká sáré gbọ́ sà.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Okay.
Including myself, very dark man. I said, why? Alright, so as I said, Naira Marley don't drop inside of his story with a lot of evidence and timestamps. Some of the things he said in the video I already knew. Some of them came as a shock to me. Now I read the comments on YouTube. A lot of people are talking in his favor. I went on TikTok. A lot of people were talking in Naira Marley's favor. I went on Facebook. A lot of people were talking in his favor. Which is good, but that's by the way. I'll come back to Naira Marley later, but that's by the way. Now let's go back again, and this time, Baba Mohbad. When Mohbad died, a lot of people bashed Baba Mohbad because he was buried too quick. They say, why would Baba Mohbad bury Mohbad too quick, including myself, very dark man? I say, why this man rush bury this boy? This boy is not a Muslim. This boy is a superstar. It is a fitting burial where a lot of stars, a lot of celebrities will attend. Why did they rush to bury Mohbad? Then the question became crazier and the hate of Baba Mohbad
Mohbad became crazier. The day when they go exhume Mohbad body, when they go see fresh blood, people Allah say, they buried Mohbad alive. Look at fresh blood. They buried this boy alive. Oh, Baba Mohbad is jealous of Mohbad. He wanted Mohbad's property. He wants Mohbad's royalty. Oh, he has always been envious of his son. A lot of people said those things. I said my own. A lot of people said a lot of things about Mohbad. But guess what? The 2 million naira that DW gives them is what they used to bury Mohbad. Do you know how crazy that is? The 2 million naira where 3 DW gives them, now they used to bury Mohbad. Now let's go back again. But one Mohbad said he came to Mohbad's house on that day when they see Mohbad don't buy. He see Mohbad lifeless on the ground. They don't already embalm him with a lot of strangers in his house, including a lawyer and an officer, with a lot of people in his house. And that was when 3 stood up and came to meet him and said he has 2 million naira for him. And it was that 2 million that he used in burying Mohbad. And let me tell you how crazy this is. These same people that gave him that money when they used to bury her, and the same people that also joined forces to push for the investigation that made them exhume Mohbad's body. People were paid for burial, and the same people were told me they remove her from ground. All of this because Baba Mohbad didn't have a voice. What is the voice? Money. Money. Everybody Baba Mohbad met in the house, all the strangers, they had money than him. They pushed him. And guess what? The man didn't know what to do. The mortuary, there was no proper documentation. He could not keep him there. He could not keep the body on the ground. Boom! 2 million naira came. What do I do? They quickly buried the boy. When everybody was bashing the man, all of them kept quiet. All of them kept quiet. If Baba Mohbad had the voice, which is money, and he came back to the house and met all those strangers with the dead body of his son and a lawyer, everybody for the Ongo station. But let's leave that. Craziest part still remains. Same person, same people that gave 2 million naira where they used to bury his boy. The WhatsApp group where make them come out the boy body. All of these because they want to fight an enemy. You see, I really wish the police can start this case again. But the police cannot do anything. You know why? The people involved in all of this evil, they are very influential, connected. I won't say very influential. Some of them look influential, but they are not. They are just pretty much connected to one of these corrupt policemen that will help them cover it up no matter what. But if they really want justice for this boy, they will arrest everybody. Everybody again. Everybody again. Well, Baba Mohbad, from my side, I'm sorry about everything I ever said against you. I was just being an investigative person. I didn't know what happened to your boy. I was just trying to add 2 + 2 together because nobody said what happened to Mohbad. You know, we only found out, they only gave us a story after like 1 year. Nobody said this is what happened to Mohbad. We were all distracted. I apologize on behalf of myself and the genuine people that wanted justice for Mohbad. Personally, Very Dark Man apologizes to you today. I am sorry, Baba Mohbad. You know nothing. I am so sorry, Baba Mohbad. May God bless you. And I hope that this boy gets justice that he deserves. And everything the media have ever said about you, I hope that God will declare your name. But for now, think about that. The person will bring money for burial. Now, if you follow the WhatsApp group where they take remove the boy body. All in name of say they won't fight their ops. But they hide them under we want to investigate. But guess what? In every investigation they did, they all kept quiet and won't talk again. Until VDM started again, because VDM now have evidence. VDM now have a lot that he has not even posted yet. Anyways, I do for Edo State, as you all know, creating my speed breakers for my people. I don't want to hear that my people did die in here because of Dangote. I still restricted movement for Dangote. We are creating speed breakers. We are putting road dividers, all those bends, you know, those corners. When trouble they come, you know, we see and that's where we put the heavy stones. Then we put a long flag so that the trailers can see it from afar, you know. And today we are still going to wrap it. We want to create all the signals that we can to protect people. So I'm still in Edo State doing that to protect lives. And also I will urge the people in Kogi State to also summon the courage to do the same thing, because I heard that your people also die. You know, peace and love, man. Don't play. If you play that man, I will not be happy. Alright,
so well, that is all about that too.
Yeah, what's it about? Tell about
There's nothing new.
Perfect. Like I said, whoever the president, the presidency, they have given order that the case should be harmonized and prosecution should follow. The only thing which I know certainly is that it is standard. See, president might give order. I want you know tomorrow. And when they meet stumbling block, they will have to report back. But of course, the major investigation, particularly in our own area, has not been looked into until we go there and officially, you know, write a statement. I'm going to be taking that huge risk to go back there, and I'm going to be doing that. But I don't want us to start thinking the whole idea. Our clinical, to small clinical Davido, our clinical, because until though it's not going to be easy if drill, these guys, they have the money to block many things. But the fact remains that it might be a game, which is another possibility. We'll very carefully. It might be another possibility that because they want to form Voltron in the industry. I will control anything.